Hello, social media, friends and foes alike. It's been a pretty long time since I've done a video, but right now I'm feeling like I need to do one to first clarify a few things, clarify my position on a few things, and also make a declaration on a few things. So if you don't know already, I'm a human rights activist. That's what I am. I am a self-proclaimed and also trained human rights activist. So there's that piece. And I am also Black and I'm a person of color. I also work within the field of criminal justice, well, the criminal legal system. And so my experience on a daily basis is with the criminal legal system. Before I worked there, though, I was a human rights activist. And so when I say that, I mean human rights. That means equitable access to human dignity, equitable access to human rights, and equitable access to not being mistreated. That also means I don't agree with and will stand against the marginalization, oppression, caging, dismissal, whatever, any of that to any human. But I'm also a Black human, so I am in the middle or amongst a Black Lives Matter movement. I've done work, I've marched in Black Lives Matter movements, and I've worked on legal cases against police, for families who were victims of police brutality. I was partly on John Crawford III's case, who got shot at Walmart, Sam DuBose's case, who got shot by the University of Cincinnati police. So in that stance, I've also been part of the Black Lives Matter movement for quite some time. But when I say human rights, I also mean any human. So that means if you're Black and Muslim, you have rights. If you're Black and Christian, you have rights. If you're Black and a woman, you have rights. If you're Black and you're trans, you have rights. If you are white and trans, you have rights. If you are white and a woman, you have rights. And if I think that those rights are being violated, I am going to say something. That's who I am. Now, let's clarify this LGBTQ situation. So let me actually clarify something else. There are communities who have historically been marginalized and oppressed. And first, the Black community overall. The Black community includes a bunch of different people because we are not all the same. We're not all Christians, we're not all Muslim, we're not all atheists, we're not all heterosexual, we're not all women, we're not all men, we're not all incarcerated, we're not all decarcerated. So that Black community has historically been marginalized. I advocate against that. Also, the LGBTQ community has been historically marginalized. I advocate against that. Even more so, the LGBTQ community of color has historically been marginalized. I advocate against that. What I don't care about is if you don't agree with the Muslim religion, or you don't agree with Christianity, or you don't agree with atheists. I do not care if you don't agree with that. What I care about is making equal access to be whatever it is you want. So if you want to, we're supposed to be free, right? Free to choose, free to be. If you don't have access or for the freedom to be who you are, I have a problem with that, and I'm always going to say that. I also have a problem with when I do say that about anything that you're uncomfortable with, and you get on my page to tell me how to be an activist or that my human rights activism is wrong. That's when I have a problem. I have a problem with you telling me being a human rights activist is wrong. So when I get upset is when people do that. I'm not upset when people question a lifestyle. Don't care. Don't care if you question my lifestyle. And if people answer to you when you question their lifestyle, that's their business. My business is I'm going to advocate for your chosen lifestyle to have equal access to freedom. So, sorry for that rant if it was longer than intended, but of course, this is my page, my business. Just wanted to clarify those things for future reference. Happy Saturday.